Baby, I'ma spend more than you. You know I got this feeling now. Baby, I'ma spend more than you. You know I got this feeling now. Baby, I'ma spend more than you. You know I got this feeling now. Baby, I'ma spend more than you. You know I got this feeling now. Baby, I'ma spend more than you. You know I got this feeling now.
All right, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy T. This is Cars and Culture, and today, as you see, we got a special video. My personal 2013 E9X M3. You see it right there. Let's get into it. Okay, so let's get into it. If you found this video, I'm assuming you more than likely know about the E90 series M3s and what's under here, what's under that power dome, the almighty S65. But if you're not familiar, this has a 4-liter naturally aspirated V8, and this is of course factory figures, 414 horsepower, 295 foot-pounds of torque. A lot of people argue that there's not enough torque on this car, but this is a true motorsports engine. So it revs to 8,300 RPM, and you have the choice of a 6-speed transmission or the 7-speed dual clutch transmission. So that's the pedigree for a true motorsports engine, compared to today's engines, which pretty much everything is forced induction, including the new M3, the G80 series M3s. Those are all, forced induction. And the most important part, the sound, which we will get to. It's truly one of the most unique, everyone always says intoxicating. I'm so tired of hearing that, but it is true. Intoxicating is the way to describe not only the engine note, but the induction noise. And once again, I'm gonna not try to not get too excited, because it's actually my third M3. So pretty familiar with the platform. But let's do a walk around so you can kind of see what's considered factory, and of course some of my modifications that I've done. All right, so let's get into it. Okay, so first of all, the color. If you're not familiar, this is called mineral white metallic. Something I recently learned after all these years is, so BMW has frozen colors, frozen red, frozen white, frozen blue, and I've learned that the base color, like this, mineral white metallic, is the base coat for what's called frozen white, and then you can kind of tell it almost looks like frozen white in some lighting. Frozen blue is originally Le Mans blue. I'm not gonna just keep going through all the colors, but yeah, I thought they were, it's basically, when you add the Expel Stealth to the original color, it gives it that matte finish. So anyways, let's get into it. First thing I want to point out, I have a square ZCP setup, which is the competition wheels. I know the lighting isn't as good, but so these are actually the AG wheels, the version 2, which are now flow formed, so they are stronger and lighter than the OEM competition wheels. Now, before y'all go crazy, the BMW purist, why the heck would you do that? It's pretty simple. I like very aggressive fitment, and I have 275 30 19 in the front and 295 30 19 in the rear. These tires, not the best, but they're pretty cool. They're Kumho Exta PS91, I think it is. So it's pretty cool, but the main thing is I'm not running any spacers. Normally people do 15 millimeter front, 12 millimeter rear, no spacers. So, fitment is pretty much spot on. Handling is improved. It's pretty neutral. Maybe a tad bit of understeer now. So from the factory, it's 19 by 9 in the front, 19 by 10 in the rear. So this is 19 by 10 all around. The OEM competition wheels are heavier by, let's see, the 10s are, well, this is 10s all around, so by 2 pounds, I want to say. So pretty much I'm saving weight all around, really. And they're stronger. The OEM wheels are cast, and these are flow forms. Of course, forged would be the best, but currently there aren't any. See, here I go. I'm babbling too much. Let me get back to just kind of going around the car. Okay, so as I said, so let's get into it. I've done the gloss black kidney grills, the front splitters, carbon, gloss black. Sheesh, what the heck are these called? Hood vents. All I&D, by the way. I'm sure you guys might be familiar with the carbon fiber side grills there. Let's see. I did a carbon fiber wrap on the side view mirrors. I do not like it, so I'll be removing that, putting that back. Oh yeah, from the factory, carbon fiber roof, very important. And look at how clean that is. Some of these get faded over time. Mine's is super clean. I actually bought this from the original owner, so it was bone stock, which is pretty much the best way. I mean, you know, for preference, but if you want to know it's clean, you know, buy from the original owner. Did the M Performance carbon fiber lip spoiler. Oh, look at that. Nice little shine there. Of course, just washed it today for this video. Of course, the I&D gloss black M3 badge. Now, don't kill me, guys, again. We all know the sound, and we'll get into that in a bit. I did the OEM 4-pipe exhaust mod paired with Matt Snell test pipes. Now, I've gone through so many exhaust systems, at least 6 various X pipes and rear section, and it just bothers me that this one, after all this time, is seriously, I'm sure there's maybe something that's slightly better, but to have 0 drone and then one of the most beautiful aggressive notes, we'll get into it. Now, yes, it is from an E90, which is the sedan, so the tips, as you can see, are shorter. So I have some M Performance gloss black tips on the way. So, I mean, yes, that bothers the heck out of me, but it's not noticeable from the back directly, but from the side, you can tell it's kind of tucked in there. Let's see, suspension. I've done KW V3s. It was really firm to me, and that's with the middle factory settings. So yeah, I ended up selling them, and now I'm on KW Haas, and you know, my car has the electronic dampening control, EDC, so it retains that function, which is just 3 different settings as far as the ride quality. And you know, I was like, I don't want to. I just, for some reason, I just thought, you know, it doesn't seem like it's going to be that good, and it's honestly amazing to me. Of course, I haven't done any tracking yet, but for canyon driving and daily driving, it's great. And it's what, brand new, 800 bucks, I think, compared to the other coilovers around, you know, 3,000. So, and then of course, there's so many used parts. Anyways, yeah. I hope you guys enjoy me rambling about the car before we go check out the inside. So let's go. Oh, you already know what it is. So fox red on black. This is the two-tone. I personally love this. Just the right amount of red and then the more subtle black. But yeah, let me get over this. So 2013, last year of the E90s, M3s, and let's see. So steering wheel, Kobe wheels. Shout out to Kobe wheels. And then I did M Performance trim and the I&D Polaris blue M button and start stop button, Auto Technic carbon fiber paddles. I bet none of y'all got this. You don't have that. That's the M Performance. I mean, it's not like it's a big deal, but it's just they're no longer available, so it's kind of rare. Got the enhanced premium sound, as you can see, and of course I have it with the what is it, Malik MRF settings. If you don't know, I don't know what to tell you, but go online so you can find the right settings. Virtually, no one's really ever sat back here. Super clean. Now, this right here, this section is when you can tell pretty much the care of an M3. Remember, mine's being a 2013. This is what, 8 years old now. Some of these side bolsters are just splitting, shredded. Also the shine. When these seats are shiny, that's actually dirt. From the factory, there's that matte finish that you can kind of see. So, I try to take my best care of it, but this is, for 8 years old, really good condition leather. And BMW leather from this generation is very soft, so I'm happy about that. What else? So, you guys know all the controversy by now. Stripper spec, which I'll explain that in a bit. Let me switch over here. Okay, yeah, so as I was saying, the stripper spec, basically what that means, it's the cloth interior, so no leather, single hump, which means you don't get this navigation hump. Let's see what else. It is, of course, no sunroof, carbon fiber roof, manual seats, no power seats, 6-speed manual transmission. I believe that would be it. And if you really want to take it there, I guess the non-premium sound system. So yeah, the stripper spec ones usually at this point in the market go for a bit more. I personally really like what do you call the creature comforts, such as I see nowadays most people's cup holders are broke or don't really work, but mine's are working just fine. Pretty cool design too. It's kind of tucks away neatly. I don't know what version this is considered long ago, maybe 4.0, but I personally like it. The 13s, and for the sedans, which stopped at 2011, but they have a 2011.75, still have the Bluetooth streaming with the data, so like Spotify can show all the album art and stuff. Do you guys care to see that? All right, let me just show you real quick. Okay, so here we go. I don't know why we're really doing all this, but let's it's reading. Just gonna pull up Spotify. Don't knock me for whatever song I happen to have been playing. So right now it doesn't show it. Oh, my girl Scissor. Okay, really, the most exciting part about the M3 is the motor, the S65. Of course, if you know by now, the rod bearings, gotta get the rod bearings done. I actually got mine done the first day that I picked up the car. Shout out to Malik at MRF. Also got the engine mounts, spark plug. I just did all the maintenance right off the top just to get that done and out the way. But this is just really the most exciting part of the car to me. Of course, I have it with the Alpine MS Stage 2 tune. So that's for, I got the secondary primary cat delete, which is the test pipes. And that is probably the biggest modification as far as power on this car, where you really start to feel it. And of course, I got the cold start delete. Otherwise, it can get very loud, and if you have neighbors that don't really care about cars, they're not gonna like you. But damn, I cannot explain enough how much I love this car. So much that I'm going to get another one, but a sedan and a 6-speed, relatively soon. But I know you guys just wanna hear it. That's all you guys really care about, right? That's what we do. We spend hours and hours being up late all night on YouTube trying to figure out what's the best exhaust setup. I hear y'all, but trust me on this one. Let's get into it.